Hello my dear friends and welcome back to a new Road to Rank 1. Today we're starting off against a 6.3.5k Terran. So 6354 here to start things off with. I've actually been communicating a lot with Protoss players. Talking, there you go, that's the human way to say it. I've been talking with Protoss players on how to open in this matchup. And there seems to be two camps. No, that's not true. There's three camps right now. Camp number one is 18 core, 18 nexus. This feels very awkward because it has a bunch of weird cuts in it. But it does get you a unit across the map relatively quickly. Then there's another camp, which I'm kind of in, which believes in the gasless 16 nexus, 17 gas, 17 core. The downside of this is that scouting is it feels really bad to do. And not scouting in the current PvT landscape also feels bad to do. So I don't want to say that pretty much, makes that build unplayable, but it does make it makes it feel a bit weird. Then the final one, which is the least common one that I've heard, is a Nexus before core. Just kind of old school style. I feel like it kind of has nothing. It's not great against anything. It's probably not terrible against anything either, but you just lack a bit of pressure. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do what the highest level players have suggested me to play. And that is going to be the 18 core first and then 18 nexus afterwards. Now, this plays with a double probe in gas fairly quickly. This leads to a 140-ish, I think. It should be 140, the cybernetic score. I think I was a little bit late with my gate. Look at that, 142. It's kind of pathetic. It's 2 seconds delayed. It's actually a fairly big deal. I also sent one too many workers here into this thing. I need to cancel one more worker as well. We see a Rex. So that is a barracks. I didn't quite see what else was happening there. We need to completely cut workers here, by the way. This feels really bad. I just have to admit it. It does not feel good cutting workers for that long. Now, on top of that, another really interesting thing about this build is how freaking poor you are when you play it. Look at this. Look at the amount of cash that I actually have. I'm going to need to cut a worker here in order to actually afford this. Maybe I should just mine slightly less gas, honestly, early on. I feel like that's probably a better solution. Oh, wow. You actually found my probe, which sucks for me. The way of the world as well, I guess. We're going to follow this up with a Stalker. And then send my Adept across the map. That's pretty much the entire plan that I have. See if we can catch anything here. No, doesn't seem to be the case. I almost want to chrono that. But it's not necessary, so I won't. We're gonna get one more Stalker out, by the way, before we get our Twilight Council. That's what I'm gonna be doing here. We're gonna send this Stalker across the map as well. So he just gave up that Marine to try and save his SCV. That didn't really work out though, did it, boss? Oh, I almost had you. We almost had you there, didn't we, you little prick? So he's gonna sit in here or what? He needs to start the orbital, so he's just gonna lose 2 SCVs total, which is actually kind of expensive, to be honest. Then on top of that, he's now gonna come in, I guess, with... Yeah, there we go. A freaking Hellion as well. I mean, this is actually insane. He's in such a bad start right now. This dude is having such a rough time. So Hellion first. It's gonna be mines coming in relatively soon, I think. We saw... Yeah, because we saw that it was mines, actually. Okay, don't forget, the lock-on time is significantly quicker at this point. Gonna continue going in here. Oh, dude, this is so crazy. That was bad target fire by me. If we get like a couple of Marines here, that would probably be sick. Not gonna get that. Okay, that really sucked. From here on out, we just get more and more Stalkers, I think. We're gonna get this guy out here. We're gonna chrono boost this set. So what could my opponent do? That's really all that we need to ask at this point. what could my opponent do? And I think the only thing that my opponent actually could do is go for an attack with 1 Hellion in the natural, and then a bunch of units going into my main, I guess. I want a 3rd gas, actually. Actually, let's just go up to 4 gas. Why not? I feel like the only way I'm losing this game anyway is by some weird all-in that he's gonna try playing here. So, this is gonna be the mine drop. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, that was well done. That was actually fairly well done. If we get the kills on this, I think that would be a huge deal. If I get, like, I have Blink now, so that means he's just gonna lose, as a matter of fact. That's actually quite bad for him, because I think that's the only bit of pressure that he had left over. We did lose a lot of workers, though, which also sucks at the same time. We have a high gas count. 2 things we can do. We can go into Templar Archives, or we can go into Robo Bay. No matter what, we want to get charge. So that is what we're going to start with. Charge, and then Robo Bay or Templar Archives. What will the answer be? If there is a tank here, that could potentially be quite bad. That's good for me. The rest of that, though, wasn't really. Thought I already had one done here. I feel like this is going significantly worse than I wanted it to go. So yeah, like we're gonna end up getting that, but he gets like 12 kills or so, which is actually quite a lot. Wasn't quite 12 kills, but it was like 10. Which is still quite a lot. Gonna have to send this guy out. We're gonna continue building gateway units. So this was a really good early game, and then me kind of fumbling the bag, honestly, afterwards. I feel like I also stayed too long with my initial stalkers. Like, I lost quite a few stalkers, but I guess I also dealt some damage still with them. So it's like, it's one of these things where I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, was this worth it? I don't know what the hell the answer is, if I'm being real honest. Don't think he's building anything else here, though. We're gonna get charge. Maybe we get a forge here as well. I do like the thought of that. So he doesn't have that many units, does he? Is that the thing here? He has like 2 barracks. Is that the only thing he actually does have? To me, the early game feels so rough from the Terran POV. Like, there's so little cash that the Terran has and that they can use. Almost feels like I'm cheating. It really does. Not someone that I think that's a fair thing to do. We're now gonna try to deal some damage onto this. I don't know if that's correct, actually. Okay, you managed to snipe that. Okay, we're gonna come from the bottom side. The reason why I want to come from the bottom side is so that we have like a... It's a bit of a surprise here, you know? That's what that is. We're gonna get another forge as well. So you see we're really kind of quickly getting into 4 base. Okay, is he actually going for it? No way, right? I don't buy that. I mean, maybe he could. It's just, he doesn't even have combat shield yet. Which is why I'm so surprised, or I would be so surprised if he actually wants to go for it. We also want to kind of keep like tabs on where he's going exactly. I think he's probably sending out a marine here too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Usually they send a marine to both sides at the same time. The reason they do this is to like get some general scouting information. And we managed to kind of deny that here, which is good news, obviously. We're gonna go up to 8 gateways, or maybe 10 gateways. Let's go up to 10 gateways, actually. Got a 5th base. And then we're gonna morph these into warp gates once we get 10 gates or so. And I know it sounds stupid, but I think at this point it just becomes better because I'm becoming so spread out to actually turn them into warp gates as well. So it might seem like a noob play, but I think it's just correct because it makes it much easier for me. I don't have to pre-split as much because the pre-split is in the gateways already, right? Like basically I can warp in wherever I want, and it means that I need vision in places, but I don't need to keep units in different places, which means I can put a bit more pressure onto the map as well. So I think it's actually a better play at this point. It's also, oh, what the hell? That was some absolutely god-awful map target, or what do you call it? Map, what do you call that? Map routing. Pathing, there you go. I think we just lost the game there. For no real reason. Except that my two Stalkers went onto, or my two Colossus went into the high ground. That was crazy. Oh my god. How the hell, I want to see how this map works. I was not familiar with that spot. What the ever-living crap was that? Okay, let's see what we can do here. Dude, this would have legitimately been the easiest one. Like, even now we're... I'm not saying we're winning, but it's like... These fights are not like super one-sided. Okay, now this fight is pretty one-sided. Okay. What the hell happened there? I had no vision. He had 2 freaking Vikings against 3 Colossus. If I don't lose 2 Colossus for free at the start of that battle, like, he's in so much freaking trouble. Like, actually in so much freaking trouble. Oh my god, I'm so sad. I think this is Oliveira, if I'm not mistaken. Could also be Bian, actually. Yeah, we're freaking cooked. Does he have Fort Base? Fort Base started behind this. What was his upgrades? Okay, 2-2 was pretty close to being done, so that actually was good. His supply was surprisingly high. I think triple CC builds aren't that bad. But he also dealt an insane amount of damage. He killed 18 workers. And despite that, it still felt pretty okay for me. Like, I'm not supposed to lose 18 workers. How many did he kill? Did he lose? He lost 5. I guess he lost his workers significantly earlier, but still. That's not how it's supposed to be. We're even in workers now. I want to see that battle again. Because that felt so funky. There's like a spot here where my... I think I saw a tank being dropped on here at some point as well. I was just not aware of that, of how this worked. This was so weird. Yeah, and then... I get stuck here. He has 2 Vikings. He has like no army at all. I'm just not paying attention. And then they walk off towards this side. Yeah, I legitimately just lose 2 Colossus pre-battle. And then... like this high ground, I kind of blink on top of it. I take so much damage that like, this was just a garbage fight all around. I think I lose both of these Archons pretty much for free too. Yeah, I lost like 1200 gas for free. That's what we would consider a suboptimal start to a battle. But I tried my best, don't forget that. Let's actually quickly check who this is as well, just so we can have a... so we have a bit of a clue. You know, who did we lose to? Okay, this was Bian. Yeah, it makes me feel a little bit less bad. See if he was streaming as well. Wasn't streaming. That makes me feel a bit better. So the people don't see, you know, that embarrassing defeat. But yeah, the early game was very good, at least. 18-18, you know, one point for those. I'll show all, if we keep playing against Terran, I'll show all the concepts or all the build orders that I spoke about at the start of this video. So we'll do a gasless one, and then I'll even do the Nexus before core, despite me believing that that is the weakest option right now in PvT. All right, up next we've got the Milky Cow, another Terran player. We can maybe just run through the second build on the list. What was that? I guess we can go for the gasless, eh? See what the gasless brings us here, lads. Against Milky Cow. Milky Cow is a player that likes aggressive builds, by the way. We're playing on a 3-player map with technically 4 start locations, but they're always going to be on the right side of the map if I spawn on the left. So this is a, yeah, kind of a forced non-vertical spawn location. That's the only thing that's here. Now we're playing against a Terran player. That means that actually on this type of map, I think it's actually really nice to open up with the gasless because your scout is much less important. I mean, it's more important, but it's also less important. I can just go straight send it diagonal. So any type of mid-map proxy, I will find. Which I think is a very cool thing, personally. I'm a big fan of that, you know that? I like that. I really do like that. Alright, let's chrono boost this out as well. I could even do a very late scout and just straight send it mid-map. as like kind of the only thing. Because when he's going to proxy, it's going to be mid-map, and I'm going to scout that. So we can just Nexus. I wonder if we could even Nexus first. I think Nexus first might be one of these things that... If you're playing against non-Reaper builds, I think it's going to be absolutely bonkers. Like, it's going to be so strong. Like, ridiculously strong. However, I'm not sure if you can, you know, consistently do it. If someone builds a Reaper, or if the SCV scout and they can just respond with a Reaper, dang it, I have to build that. Yeah, it's a little bit faster. Wait, I said I was going to go across the map, not the scout to the right side. Okay, so across the map. Oh, he's here. Oh, I wonder if this was a scouting SCV. In that case, what does he think now? I don't know if this guy has thoughts in general, but let's have a quick look. He's probably middle, right? I don't know what he's thinking. Like how, like what is the logic? So he's standing in the middle. He spots me walking through the middle. I think he's cross as well. I don't know like what that logic is. Okay, never mind. But we saw his SCV move top left. He saw me come from here. So maybe he thinks I already scouted him and he just didn't notice or something. Very weird early game. Okay, I'm going to need Warp Gate here. There is a build that we can do, by the way. That's quite popular right now. It's a 3-gate with a single chrono and Warp Gate. The thing is, I need to first figure out what the hell he's up to. Like, if he's one-basing me... Actually, the 3-gate is not that bad if I'm being one-based either. Oh. Marine Hellion. I mean, it's allowed. I don't know what I would be playing. Marine Hellion. We saw no reactor here. So it almost feels like this is going to be some type of a drop with just Hellions. Like maybe a 3 Hellion drop, you know? Which is exactly what a drop with 3 Hellions is. You think he's still in the middle? I really want to kind of dodge my responsibilities. The middle responsibilities, so to say. We're just, oh my god. We're definitely taking the long way around. Gonna need one more chrono boost on this. I said 1 chrono boost, but I meant to say 2. And then we're gonna just build this right here. I wonder if I should build a battery here too. I just don't think I can afford it, is the real issue. We're gonna hide this probe. So this probe actually has a purpose too. Doesn't feel like it, but this probe is gonna have a purpose. Okay, we're gonna send this guy downstairs. Just so I can see if there's like a medevac like running through it. So the goal of this probe is to basically... This is so unlucky. Well, I'm not sure if it's unlucky, but it's unfortunate. Let's put it like that. I mean, you make your own luck, you know? You play a crazy build like I'm doing here. Oh my god. Good read by him though, you know? Absolutely phenomenal read. So I am strongly feeling Banshee behind this coming out. Let's just see if we can scout anything. And if we would have just stayed at home, we would have been in such a sick spot here in my mind. Does he not have a starport? It must be proxied, no? Must be proxied. Is that a high ground tank? So he has 2 tanks. Huh? Did I run in with my Zealous like an idiot? You know what? This might... Oh my god. What the hell? I think he's just gonna straight up send it across the map now. Like, I've made so many mistakes in a row here that... I just lost like 6 units or so for free. I think he might just try to send it. I do... wonder what else he's up to. Like, he's absolutely sending it, right? I kind of hope he's sending it, to be honest, because I have no chance of winning this in a macro game. He knows where I spawned. Okay, he's just gonna kill that pylon. Do not love how this looks. He has no units, by the way. Yeah, like I said, I think this was literally the only way I could win, is him attacking me. Because I don't think I could have won an actual macro game. He's trying his absolute besties right now. Like, he went pre-stim, pre-combat shield. He got so greedy there. Oh my god, he gifted me this win. I don't understand how I keep playing so poor against Terrans. It doesn't make any sense. I don't feel like I am. You know, this is me. Okay, now we're doing the same thing, just to him. Thank God he didn't have... what do you call it? If he would have had concussive there, I just lose my immortal as well. Like, that is so crazy. This is such a... This is legitimately just a low-level game. By both of us as well. Like, we're completely playing based on emotion. Oh, this feels good. Oh, this feels bad. Let's not do that. I don't even have Blink yet, by the way. Like, just think of that. I don't have Blink. I don't have Charge. How hard would he have died had he waited for Stim in combat? Like, I would have just been 100% dead. If I can get the deny here on the scout a couple more times, is he gonna keep going? That is crazy. Why is he doing this to himself? I wonder if we can kill anything here. We go up to 8 gates. We don't even have charge. Which is really bad, obviously. Okay, I mean, we got some kills there, not a crazy amount of kills. Let's send this thing across. I think going for warp gates, by the way, when you're playing charge stuff is just sick, or when you're playing Templar stuff is just significantly better. Okay, he's actually just gonna drop here. Why does the dropping feel so weird? I don't know why that is, but let me tell you, I do feel it. That also felt really bad for him. Why do I have like 10 workers here just idling? The amount of misclicks I've had this game, and honestly, today has not been pretty, I think. Oh, that was not a misclick, just bad. Also allowed, of course, but yeah. Oh, he has a third base. He does have a third base. His third base is faster than mine, actually. I wonder if we can just run in here. So just get a warp in here. Of course, we're supply blocked. And we're running into an army of siege up tanks, which is also not quite brilliant. Do I have a charge? I do have Guardian Shield. That's something at least. This has been such a god-awful game for me. Like, actually insane how poorly I'm playing. I think we killed quite a few workers here. I just don't think it's going to be good enough. I mean, it all went wrong in the early game. He came by with the freaking 2 Hellions. But he opened up with... This was a 2-gas opener, right? No, it was a gas first. Okay, gas first, Marine Factory, which is just as strong. Like, the factory timing is practically instant here. I think this is a good build. Like, genuinely just a good build. And then double Hellion, and he manages to drive by. I don't understand how I missed it. Where does he go? Oh, he just hangs out here, and I just missed him. I honestly got... I don't want to say I got unlucky, because I don't think I... Like, the timing here, like, he didn't even know where I spawned. So his timing is completely luck-based. Okay, I got a bit unlucky. I thought he was going to go for like a mine drop. And yeah, I don't know. I thought I could hit him where it hurts. I also thought, I'm so unfamiliar with all the timings that I don't even know like what's going to happen. But he's just playing like very standard behind this. Oh. I mean, this is actual pain. Actual pain. 2 games and 2 losses. It's not entirely what I want in life. All right. That was a fair disappointment. It was just a very poor game, to be honest. You're not allowed to do this, but I didn't have a dot. It's a 3-player map, you clown. You're not allowed to talk when you steal 37 of my MMR. Dude, I'm gonna go to sleep a depressed man tonight. Okay, I have to drive tomorrow. I don't know what thoughts are gonna pop in my head. Like, what does he want me to say? Haha. It's a 3-player map. That haha, I didn't mean it. He's now my sworn enemy. I might dance my units if I beat him. I've had a rough day as well. Rough day at the office, let me tell you. Okay, we're gonna get our... So I'm actually just gonna go 18 core. I really liked how that played out. I'm not gonna try the Nexus. I know I said I was gonna play all the builds, you know, to actually... No, we're not. What is a man that breaks his promises? It's a man who breaks his promises, that's what he is. Okay, we're gonna just scout this. The problem is I scouted a bit too late. I actually would have otherwise done it. I would have still gone for it. No, okay, we'll still do it. You know what? Look at me. Sticking to my word. Very cool. We're gonna go for 19 Nexus, 19 core. I think that's the way. So this is kind of what you do in PvZ now. There's some downsides to it. Okay, I'll admit. There's some downsides to it. Mainly if you're being proxied, you'll probably die. But that's kind of part of life as well, isn't it? Sometimes in life you proxy, and sometimes in life you die. Okay, there's no proxy here coming out of him. Is this just single... What the hell was that? 100 gas then, huh? 100 gas? What the hell? Did I really get to escape? No way, right? 100 gas? I don't know what this means. He mined 100 gas. Is this what he did in the previous game? Mine 100 gas, open up 2 Hellion, try to deal some damage, and then if he doesn't deal the damage, just lose the game straight up? It's a possibility. We'll go for Warp Gate plus Stalker. This actually feels pretty comfortable, by the way, this build. Like, actually, I'm not gonna complain about this, let me tell you. We could maybe play Stalker Sentry here, because we have a significantly faster Nexus than him. Dude, can I afford that? After seeing the Marine, I obviously shouldn't have chrono boosted this, by the way. That's not even just like it's just dumb. Like, it's actually just dumb. Like, there's no nothing else there. Just stupid. Idiotic. Okay, people have been executed for less. That mainly has to do with the fact that people have been executed for very little. Not so much with what I did was extremely dumb and is execution worthy. So don't catch me in the wrong way there. I still hate, by the way, the quality of life change, in which the hallucination now moves in the direction where your sentry moves. I keep getting like losing track of my freaking hallucination. You need to be so freaking fast. I think for lower level players, this is even more confusing. I'm a high level player and I'm constantly sucking balls with it. Dude, I play this game like freaking like 1,200 hours a year or something. I don't even know if that's accurate, but I do play it quite a bit. Yeah, what's he up to? I don't actually care what he's up to. This guy's a super prick. What do we do? So we see him open up with 3 racks. Do we just go straight into like... Oh, I should have gone for blinkies, huh? I should have gone for blinkies. Just add in one of these, okay? We go 4 gas. And then like maybe play Immortal or something. The thing is, the early game in PvT feels really good. But then this phase where you're building units, it doesn't necessarily feel bad. It just feels weird. I don't mind feeling weird, okay? Like it's kind of my jam generally, but still important to point out, okay? This is a really fast... Like a really, really fast one. Let's see what he's up to. Does he just... What is he up to? I just don't know what his plan is. Do I need to chrono this? I think I probably had to chrono it, right? Oh, here he goes. Wait, did I miss his move out? You know how bad that would be for me, right? Oh, I did miss his move out. He just... Oh, he tricked me. You know you're a very confident person when 2 Marines moving out that are obviously going for scouts can trick you into completely recalling back home. That's a good sign, lads. That's a good sign. Yeah, it's not. It's being sarcastic. Now we need to wait until my observer arrives there before we're actually allowed to move out again. Because I need to see if he's still at home. Because if he's not at home and now I'm on the map, then I'm actually dead. Because I can't even recall. I feel like there's less units now. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
What side is he taking? The right or the wrong side of history? Okay, he's gonna move back a couple of times. Let's see if we can stand in the bushes here. Okay, that was also quite sick, no? In like the good type of sick. Okay, we're gonna go one more time here, or what? That's less than units he had before, no? Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like we're lacking some information or some amount of units. Let's go double forge. Is that even good? Let's go scout what he's up to. Is double forge good? I don't know. You know how scary this is? Playing StarCraft right now, it feels like I'm constantly blind because I have no clue what the hell is happening. Like I don't know any timings. I don't know what is standard. I don't know what isn't standard. I got double forge, no? I swear I built a second one. I swear it, guys. Should we just like 5 stalkers in the main base? I think we should probably, right? I saw a drop moving out as well. I don't know what the plan is with that.
Engaging the enemy. You must place that in the power field. I state thy bidding. I am here. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Let our enemy know our fury. Intriguing. You require. Remove. I am the voice of the eclipse. Cold is the force.
There we go. Because we have so much money. Oh, this is one of the things, by the way, that can happen if you don't produce for like a couple of seconds. Because you only have like 3 gateways when you play the style that I'm playing here. Hey, he's gonna obviously move towards the side right now. And he's gonna try his absolute best to kill all my stalkers here. I think it's gonna be a hilarious thing that's gonna feel miserably for him, you know? Okay, maybe not quite as miserable as I thought it should have been, but... No, actually, this is just as miserable as I thought it should have been. Oh my god. So all the extra gateways that we just built are all gonna morph at this point. I think we have to. I think it's the superior play, to be honest. So we're just gonna do that. Because now once again, we're splitting up bases, so I actually think it's just the right thing to do. I know it seems, whenever I morph stuff into warp gates now, it feels like I'm admitting to not being capable of macroing, but I actually think you have to. Like I saw Clem do it like pretty much with every gateway at the start. I think that is incorrect, but I also saw him beat Cure, so, you know, don't want to talk too much shit about the guy that does that. I feel like that could have gone significantly better. I also feel like it could have maybe gone a bit worse still. No? Is he still here with his Medifex or no? Okay, you're just gonna move forward, whatever. Okay, let's get one more Colossus out. So I don't care about the rules. No, actually, we're gonna cancel that Colossus. I do care about the rules. I don't feel super comfortable, to be honest. Every single time I watch PvT early games, I'm like, oh, this looks really good for the toss. And then I get to the mid game and I'm losing. And it doesn't make sense to me. Like, to me, theoretically, toss is broken in this matchup right now. Like, that's what I feel. Like, actually. But then when I play it, toss doesn't seem so strong at all. Any of you guys have that? Doesn't feel nice, let me tell you. Like, yeah, this guy also doesn't feel. Dude, his micro is not good. For a lot, you know, he flamed me in the early game. He made me upset. He made me question my manliness. I feel less like an alpha now than I did before today, which is bad news for me. Oh boy, he comes from the top, from the freaking top rope. Maybe kill these marines at least. See what else we can kill. This feels bad. This does feel bad, doesn't it? What's my upgrades like right now? Like, I don't understand this game at all. He has +1. This guy's poor as hell. He cannot stim another time here. Look at this. I'm gonna bait him to stim. And then I'm gonna move back. A genius move by your boy Harstem. You think he has an extra base already at this point? So he has worse upgrades than me. He now also doesn't have any health on any of his units, which is problematic, I think. He doesn't have a fort base either, by the way. Still has no upgrades. Can he actually just move through the middle of the map here? Ooh, he's gonna try to take a fort. He's trying to take it with an orbital. Now that is something I didn't expect to see. So you can do a little run by here, maybe. Oh, we have 2 Colossus just idling into nothingness. Love to see it. Okay, so we're gonna run by into his third. There's a bunker there, which could be problematic for him. Lol. I mean, he's absolutely cooked right now. Gonna add some freaking stuff in here. If we kill all of his Vikings, that would be good news for me too. Not many people know about this, but killing Vikings, generally, great move. Also, if I kill all of his Medifex, is also really good. I feel like these games have been so much harder than I think they should have been. Like, I instantly scouted what he was doing. I want to watch this replay again. I don't understand why in my mind, I'm just supposed to win games, just by existing. The Protoss experience is getting seriously impeded here with this patch. Work account 29 to 22. The problem is how awkward it feels to take a third base. It feels so garbage for TOS right now to take third. I might have been extremely strong. Also, my recall here wasn't brilliant. You know what? That might have actually contributed quite a bit. I don't think I need a third gate. I think I can stay on 2 gate and just build a Nexus here. And then if he pushes, I just kite him with my Stalkers. If he doesn't push, I do the same thing, but I have like a Nexus that's like a minute quicker than what I did now. I think this third gate is practically useless. Like here the supplies are obviously very good. In the mid game, I just can't get anything going. Like, look at the income now. I don't know why this is. Like, I just feel like their third base is too fast. And this is a me problem, by the way. Like, I'm not trying to balance right. Because that would be ridiculous, but every single time, I feel like these fights are going well. Yeah, like he has nothing going on for him. He's playing double. I think I need to add Storm in this case, but Storm has been nerfed as well. It feels worse, like quite a bit worse. But I still think I need it. Like Storm feels nice. Colossus, they feel also nice, but worse. Like here, this situation isn't crazy good for me. if he had the clarity of mind to micro his Vikings, like I would actually be in trouble. Like I'm so happy that he doesn't micro. Like I think he loses like 10 Vikings before the fight starts. Like legit. I think he had like 15 Vikings or so. He just keeps losing them again and again. And even then I still lose the battle. And I do have 84 workers. So the question could be, why do you take this battle? Why isn't there a prism going into the main base? Why is there no run by into the natural? These are all very fair questions. And in the end I do end up winning, so that's nice. But alright, I think this is going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy this. If you did, don't forget to like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll see all of you next time for a new video, which is not going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow is the grand finals of the Home Story Cup 29, so be sure to tune into that. I won't be posting a video on that day because it's a holy day. It's a Sunday, the Sunday of Home Story Cup. And day after, a new video. All right, bye-bye.